You want another angle, Patrick, on a tripod?
Oh yeah. Just
Do you work together?
we are we're both activists in the same field, but everybody because this is such a covert program. It's not wise to be a part of an organization because organizations get taken over and infiltrated. It's much better just to act as an individual, in my opinion, because you can't infiltrate an individual.
Definitely, but you won't have the same leverage.
The same, sorry. Leverage, absolutely. The my actually, let's start over. First of all, I would, Your Royal Highness, I was really glad to see you yesterday at the presentation we gave on geoengineering.
Thank you.
And my first question is, were you aware of geoengineering before yesterday? And what did you think of the presentation? Did you have any thoughts?
Yes, I follow up all the scientific actually researchers around the world. And I'm a global researcher in different venues, and I think every and single thing affects the other. It's like a domino effect, and it's like the papillon, which is the butterfly effect. So it is, rather than just focusing on one thing at a time, I think the globe is so vast and so interactive that you have to listen and to research about every single thing in the world. If you research about environment, you research about security. And if you research about security, you research about freedom. So each one leads to the other. And one of the subjects that I was following up on Twitter, I'm a tweeter. It was the geoengineering YouTube programs that Mr. Martin Murphy was presenting through one of my followers. And so she sent it to me to see and check it over. That was a year ago.
Oh, okay.
That's why it was very funny to see him here, and I thought that's a good coincidence.
Okay.
And I think it's one of the things that, like my theory, which is the fourth way law, is new to society, hard to believe, hard to hope for, very impossible for others to perceive that there are things in the world that get born every day. New sciences. If I can accept Twitter, I can accept science. So it's all about accepting new things. But I think if there is something going traditionally up the stairs, people would be able to grasp it rather than just hit them with sciences that they have no knowledge of or they can't comprehend. So it is like Newton theory. It's like so many theories in the world. It took time for people to recognize. It took a lot of researchers, a lot of attention, and then it started taking its platform, growing up in the world. And I think that's the same with geoengineering. I think it's one of the key points of the new power in the world to understand geoengineering and how it can be used as a weapon, mass destruction weapon, without even exploding a nuclear bomb.
Oh, it's very powerful. I mean, you can control water, which is massive. I mean, without water, there's no life.
Without water, there's no life. Without proper food, clean food, there's no life. It's just actually a way of slow poisoning that it will get you at the end, and then the population will just disappear into minimal numbers until there is no more population of billions, and it will come back to whatever it was. And I think that is the question here: survival and humanity. How do we concern ourselves in maintaining humanity and life on Earth? Mm-hmm. Why are we looking into Mars now? Why are we looking into places to live outside Mother Earth? Though it is so vast and 3/4 of it is inhabited. Mm-hmm. And still we are looking for life, how to live outside our own Earth. That's a very, very interesting, actually, corner to look at. Mm-hmm. Because if we're intending to stay here and live here, we should be more concerned about life here and the quality of life.
Geoengineering is seen, and you referred to it as a weapon. I mean, this is something that is being deployed against all humanity. How you saw Michael Murphy's film a year ago, and you became aware of geoengineering then. How many people do you speak to other people about this issue, and how aware are people either in your circles or in Saudi Arabia about this program?
Actually, of course, scientists are aware. Big universities which has science departments. We have a nano institution in KAUST and King Abdul University city. So we are very knowledgeable about this. Unforeseen for Saudi Arabia, because most of the people think we have two things. We have terrorism, anti-terrorism, camels, and petrol, and dates. That's around summing up Saudi Arabia in everybody's eyes. Uh-huh. But we do have sciences, we do have thinkers, we do have a lot of modernization, as we call it, an introduction to new sciences in the world. Maybe because we are not as advanced as others, we do not question a lot the new things as much as others do. You know, people who tend to be very much grounded in sciences, whenever something happens, they would put thousands of inabilities or incorrect sciences into question because it does not make sense to the scientist himself. Mm-hmm. Well, I think in our countries we are more apt to new theologies and sciences because we are not so much grounded in these things. Mm-hmm. So we're more open-minded, let's say. Mm-hmm. So there are some of them who